Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be reviewing Upgrade.
As a quadriplegic, it must be frustrating for you, someone who likes to get things done with their hands.
Upgrade doesn't come out till June 1st, but there are a few things that the trailer shows that could be beneficial for a quadriplegic like myself, and I'd like to start that discussion early. So I'm going to make this a two-part series. First, me just expressing the ideas that I have on the trailer, and then a more in-depth review after I watch it. In this movie, there are three individuals that end up hurting this man and killing his wife. So then after becoming a quadriplegic, all he wants to do is get revenge on the individuals that murdered his wife. So this guy comes to him and offers him this breakthrough technology called STEM, which is a computer chip that goes into the back of the spinal cord.
If I could find these men, I'd do it.
What if I told you I could offer you something that would enable you to walk again? I call it STEM, a computer chip that has the potential to change everything.
STEM is a computer chip that is implanted where your injury occurred, which I feel is a more realistic approach, because currently we are having doctors do e-stem or stem cell research, and that has shown only to, well, first off, regenerate only a couple vertebrae, and if and when it does, it requires our mental capacity to act upon those movements. And if we had a STEM like this movie shows, it would create a middleman, but in a good way, because a computer with the right software, I would imagine it could pick up on the movements way quicker than we could. And there have already been studies where quadriplegics have had implants of like memory chips in their brain, and after many hours of practice they can manipulate a computer with a mouse, and they can move the cursor and click on different fields. So I feel that knowing that we already have the capabilities of manipulating a computer in our brain, if that computer had control of the body, I do see this as a way better chance for us than stem cells.
It's a new, better brain.
I am STEM, the system operating your body for you.
Yes, it's a better brain, even if I didn't have full control, but the STEM had some idea of what I wanted to do, that would be fine. So for instance, I could have it tie my shoe, and even though I would have tied it a different way, it still completed the job, which would be done by some verbal control.
I need your permission to operate independently.
Permission granted!
Thank you.
As for giving access to STEM, to this device to make you be able to walk, I think it was a good idea for the movie itself, because now this guy with no prior fighting history can be able to get revenge for his wife and be able to kick their ass. But if and when this product does come out, I feel that it will either be one way or the other, where you will control the device, or the device controls the body and you gesture it in certain ways. The last thing I want to talk about is physical sensation, because I feel the trailer didn't express if he could feel again. I know he said he would be able to walk again, but that's only half of the pie, and I really don't think people realize that. And for certain quadriplegics like myself, that's the more important piece. I lost like 80% of my feeling, and if I had the chance and the opportunity to either walk again or feel again, I would feel again 10 times over 1, because that's more important to me. I have always been a person that likes a connection, and a physical connection is very meaningful to me too. And if he can't feel, does that mean the computer can feel for him? Which, if that is the case, I am glad that he can only hear the computer. Because let's say he has to take a Duke, and the computer expresses that. Yeah, that could be a very interesting situation.
Can anybody else hear you?
No, only you.
As for the movie itself, I feel it will be an excellent movie, and I hope it gets a whole lot more hype than it already has. Not just because it promotes quadriplegics and the idea of improving and finding a cure, but because of the way they use camera angles. The individual actually moves with the camera, and that's really cool because I've never seen that happen before in a movie. I will give a more in-depth review after I watch it, and I will post that as soon as I can. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.